So, what is up, guys? We have actually some awkward buffs and nerfs to go over that just got released in Japan. So, expect this in the future. I wish we can get this early, but we're going to work with what we got. Apparently, Japan had the audacity, but I don't blame them, to nerf some Forerunners. So pretty much ambush, he used to be able to retire one of your opponent's rear guards. Now his effect is you can retire one of your opponent's grade 1 or greaters, which means your G0s are now safe from this guy. They're not safe from Death Scythe, they're not safe from Gauntlet Buster, but they're safe from the quick Forerunner play, so you have time to use up your Forerunner before stupid things happen. Number 1. Plasma Sashi went from retire one of your grade 1 or less to retire one of your opponent's grade 1 rear guards. Plasma Zashi does not kill a Forerunner, ergo. Alright, so I guess we're just killing boosters, which means your G0s. Man, Trumpeter's starting to look really good in Revengers now. All a bunch of G0s. You'll always have a booster. Joke. But I like how I was making that joke today that I try to make that Revenger Trumpeter useful. But anyways, back to this. Criff, actually, the Link Joker Forerunner got nerfed quick. It went from lock an opponent's rear guard to lock a back row. So, like I said, the most that Link Joker can do if they were going to nerf this is just lock a back row, run your 12Ks, run a stand if it comes down to it. You're set. I mean, now the Forerunner's kind of garb at this point. It's not garb. It's still locking a unit that limits boosting, but still, we had a feeling Link Joker would go this route of just being a back row unit. Apparently, Coco got a buff. An awkward freaking buff. So it has the same effect. The added effect is if that card is Battle Sister Chocolat, you can add it to your hand. So yeah, interesting. Don't know why that's a free add if it's on top of the deck, but okay. Add a free Battle Sister Chocolat to your hand. I'm confused. Is Chocolat the PG? I know that's Coca-Colets. Let me go back to my messages here. What's your name? Coquette. Coco T. Oh, so Chocolat is the PG. So, okay. So if your top deck is a PG, you add it to your hand for free. I mean, okay. Interesting, but sure, a free PG ad with this, even though, okay, I'll take it. Sure, whatever. Why did they even bother with this Forerunner? This was never going to be used at all. Like, this Forerunner died. It wasn't even used. Why even add an effect to it? So they used to retire one grade 0, now went to retire one rear guard, one grade 1 rear guard. A lot of the retire effects that used to retire Forerunners are like going down. Apparently the card that never got used got nerfed. I feel like that was a waste of time, but okay. Alright, so a Revenger nerf for this card is, this is their Forerunner that summons Blaster Dark from the deck. It went from a CB1 to a CB2, so it got nerfed, but they only did this to compensate now that Forerunners can't be sniped. I guess I can see where they're coming from, but again, they're still Death Scythe and Gauntlet and Blue Storm Dragon, depending where you're at in the situation. They're probably thinking you'll be at grade 3 by the time you do this effect. Alrighty, I mean, I'll trust you, but I mean, that doesn't help. Apparently, Ragey got a buff. Ragey, the guy with 3 crits, got an interesting buff. Now when he attacks a Vanguard, you soul charge one. So if you have 14 cards, and this unit attacks the Vanguard, he goes up to 15, there's your 3 crits. You're kind of at game already. You better be able to live through Ragey, and that's about it. The only issue to this now this becomes situational. Due to the fact you are soul charging a card, but this remains continuous every time you attack the Vanguard, so you're thinning faster. The positive of this is getting rid of your draw triggers in the soul. Hopefully you soul charge it so you don't deck out. And B, hopefully you recycle your deck with your chariots and carriages every time so you don't die. Reiji became a weird condition now, but it's still a great card nonetheless. The fact that you can go up to 15 easy is going to be great. I don't care if I soul charge 1. It's good enough. As long as I get rid of my draw triggers, I'm fine. And I hold on to my carriages in my hand on the field. I play them just to recycle the deck. That's going to help Reiji out in the end. So this is just more of a buff to Reiji than anything. The only situation I see this failing is if you don't have chariots, you don't have any bikes, you have nothing, you're screwed. On the recycling, that's the only thing I'm seeing the sad part about Reiji is it's definitely going to be the deck. But as long as you have your carriages, you're ready to keep Reiji intact. Because now the soul charging is very turbocharging for Reiji, but now it's like you definitely got to at least make sure you hit your bikes and your carriages in your hand so your deck gets recycled, because every soul charge can lead to death depending what's left in your deck. Hopefully no triggers. That way Reiji has clean hits. These are all the cards that got announced, but we'll be going over this with actual pictures. Great Nature got their actually, it's funny, my friend showed me that taping it wasn't it was Washed Up Raccoon, where he like returned 3 units and then like he came to your hand, you draw a card. So I'll be able to look at these cards a little bit more clearly when they drop in the Zero database. We'll do a proper review. All Pale Moon's cards: Tone of Journey Willie, Silverthorn Assistant Lonella, there we go. Silverthorn. Yeah, I'm more focused on the Silverthorn cards because that's mostly the deck for Silverthorn. The Silverthorn G2 when she tags in and out a unit. So that's good to see. Dark Irregulars got all the Amon followers. Legit anything you put in the charge. Hell's Draw. If you soul charge a draw trigger, add a floaty draw to the deck. Which Ali was telling me about, and now it's all coming together. That's what they're about. Awkward though, because now it's like, but what's more better to run? I would feel like Hell's Heel is better. I'd rather not lose my heals. I can risk a draw, but I guess it would depend where you're at in your deck. Especially if you hit 2 draw triggers, you put 2 draw triggers back, I guess. But nah, I feel like the heal is going to be so much more important than the draws right now. For sure. Yeah, for sure. But we'll go over these when they officially drop in the database and do a proper review for sure. Kaguro's got Dragon Knight Ashgar, Demonic Dragon Mage Kongara, Beckon Grim Knight, Dragon Knight Mortezia, and then the Novella Dragons, Blast Bolt Dragon, Cruel Dragon, and Novella. Oracle Think Tank with their freaking 5 Battle Sisters from the looks of it. Lemonade, Taffy, Cocotte, Monica, and... Oh, Monica! That's the Persona Blast! I had to see if they actually edited her effect, because she was a Persona Blast. Oh, you look at the top 5 cards and add 2 cards from the top 5. Definitely can't wait to read that. And Royal Paladins 1, Escalpate the Blaster. So what, Royals get like no support for this G4 unit? That's stupid. That is so stupid. Why didn't they get like a support? Why can't they make Escalpade let Blaster Blade restand? Why isn't there at least a G1? At least if it's there, it can restand Blaster Blade. And it'd be situational because you have to keep it on the field for that grade 4 or something. I don't know. Apparently, there were other cards that got an actual buff. Fromage actually has a rear guard effect now. If you have 4 more Battle Sister, it gets plus 5,000, turning it into a 16k beat stick. So now those 6k boosters, it doesn't even really matter. Now those 6k boosters automatically bring you to 2100. This is mostly like a final push. Imagine stand with that. That's pretty nuts as it is. So on and so forth. Jeez, so that got buffed. Apparently, Leo got it buffed. Out of everyone previous. Now its effect is all your rear guard gets the following ability. When this unit is retired during your end phase, call them. So legit, you CB1, your entire field gets Monster Reborn if you were sacking them with Compass Lion or you're sacking them with Binocular Tigers. Now your entire field stays alive. That's actually pretty godly for the amount of Binocular Tigers you do use, which means those boosters have options. You can keep your units alive. You can boost 2 of your side pieces. So on and so forth. This is where our stand deck would come in play, where you power creep and you automatically hit the Vanguard, period. But interesting enough, they buffed Leo. Okay. Nice. And Tejeda went back to Vanguard rear guard because of the Forerunner thing. Now that Forerunners don't kill the other Forerunners, now it's up to you to use Tejeda again. But are people really going to go back to an AK shield and just take a beat down? That's another question. But anyways, that's what we have to report to you guys today. We will be showing you guys in the Set 13 review video. Don't worry, we're just showing you what's coming in now. Just take a nice look. But I just wanted to go over the buffs and nerfs to 0 coming in the future. Hopefully we get that early. Just imagine if we got that early in global. Ambush. Oh my god. Eradicators are going to like cry. I'm telling you. If we got this update for freaking Lushu over here. Oh my god. Early update. Yeah. Every deck's going to be very playable again. I'm just happy because my Goryusha is finally saved. So that means I have high hopes for set 14. I really do. Set 14 is going to give me high hopes. And I tell you that because who knows what Forerunner we're going to get for there. But hopefully some more Kaiser support with some reverse Dayusha awesomeness. Plasma Zacian getting nerfed was sad. Criff had to get nerfed. It's too free. Back row it is. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Be good. Stay safe. See you all another time. See you for my unboxing today at 8:30 p.m. Let's see if we get shafted, but I highly doubt we will. So let's get to it, boys. Peace. I'm out.